All right, so from Space Odyssey, even though with Kubrick, a lot of stuff I point out is like, people thought I hated him when I was doing like some of my movie reviews and discussions back in the day. But it's not so much that I hate, I just don't like how people kind of end up doing like a sniffing his farts kind of thing where like everything he does is just perfect and you have to analyze it to death. Sometimes he's capable of making mistakes too, or sometimes it's just some cryptic, meaning within a meaning. It's like, I wish I could just put a bunch of random stuff together and have people, try to look for the deeper meaning, even if there isn't one, or even if I didn't intend one. So you could do that with anything. So it's important to keep it in line, but obviously with an image like this, it's kind of more straightforward. You have indication of sort of the advancements of mankind and their technology. The bone becomes the spaceship, and they're even facing opposite ways as if he's trying to troll you. Like, they should be angled the same direction, but he deliberately does it in the opposite way, as if there's maybe meaning in that too. Raging Bull is a great shot in the sense of, feel like this is one that's pretty straightforward, but maybe a lot of people miss it or don't see the meaning in it, even if it's not intended. This is what I see, at least, is that he's alone in the ring. You don't even see his opponent there. So the whole idea is it's not about his fights in the ring. That's not really the conflict of the story. It's more so the character study of his own fiery temperament and personality, how that's his biggest enemy is himself. And that cost him so many relationships and opportunities, and he's alone in the ring because his ultimate enemy is himself and his own anger and rage, which he channels, again, very well in the ring to win fights and stuff, but he lets it kind of bleed out into the rest of his life. This one almost, you can't come up with an explanation, but it's just a fascinating idea that almost makes me think of the line from Full Metal Alchemist where he's like, in one age, like something would be at the bottom of the ocean. Now, one day it'll be on the top of a mountain, right? But I don't think that's really what they're going for here. But maybe it's like the futility of pursuits. Like this voyage failed ages ago and it ended up, getting swallowed up by nature. And so yours is no different, right? The futility of mankind has no limit or no time to it, right? Like you think you're the first one to set off on a failed voyage,